Hello everyone, and welcome. Today we are going to be playing Doom, and we're going to be where we left off on episode 4, mission 3. Now, as soon as we start, hit this switch, then kill these gunners so they're not coming up from behind us. And if you'd like, kind of take out this cacodemon and these gunners so we don't have to later on. Now, once we do so, come over here where this lost soul is. Hitting that switch will actually raise this platform so we can come all the way across here. And if you'd like, also pick off these enemies up top here, because that's actually where the exit itself is. Now, jump down here and take out any of these enemies that are on this main floor. Come back here to this corner where these specters are. Grab any ammo and rockets, but we'll also find the chain gun back here too. And then from there, if you want, try and take out anyone else that's up in this room. Go to this imp. And then make your way to this right side here just to grab any ammo or rockets we might want for later. And then come this way, kill that gunner and these specters. Now there should be no one else on this main floor except for the cacodemons we haven't triggered yet. And then come over to this lift, and then once we come to the top of it, turn around and just shoot through this false wall. Take out any enemies that might save us the trouble for later. And then come over here to this edge and grab that partial invincibility, which I didn't, but I'll have to come back for that. And then grab this invulnerability. Yeah, I didn't grab that. Now I did. So, from there, just come straight down here and just unload on all these imps and gunners. You can use the chain gun like I am, and then take out any enemies in this room. That will save us a headache later on in this room, because there's actually 2 hidden cacodemons. And then from there, we're going to go up the stairs. Take out any of these enemies. Now right here's a false wall, but it's going to be our first secret. Yep. Some armor, backpack, chain gun. So yeah. And then come through this door here, and we're going to take out all these gunners and imps. There's at least 1 lost soul in here though, which he ain't too much of a problem. And then make your way over here. Now, going up these stairs, we're going to have this imp in our way, but we're going to also have some gunners, or at least this 1 gunner and this 1 imp. No, we're going to have more. But just keep going through, and then this is actually the end where that false wall was. So, real quick, we're going to jump down here, partial invincibility, and this backpack. Get this area out of the way, jump down here for the radiation suits. Hit this lion's head, and it'll activate the lift. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side, just so it's out of the way and we don't miss it later on. Jump down here and kill this cacodemon. And then hit this lift. Now this lift is actually going to take us on the opposite side, but that's okay, because we can literally just go around to the opposite side here and hop down and go across. And I'll show you right here. To get back over there, we need to hop down here and then go on this lift. Otherwise, we're over there. So, then from here, we're going to go back. Well, no, I don't have the keys yet. We need to go back here and then go down the stairs, laying downward, and then just kill any enemies over here. A couple gunners and 2 specters. Not too much of a problem. There he is. Alright. And then coming in here, you want to get your rocket launcher ready after at least killing this specter, because on the left and the right side of us are going to be a cacodemon. There and there. And also be careful being in this spot where I'm at, because it's very dangerous, especially with the teleporter. You take them out however you please. And then each of these areas we have a med kit and some rockets, so we want that. And then take this lift up here where we killed those enemies from earlier and grab any ammo you might need up there. Okay, now we can go through the teleporter. And we'll be dealing with this Baron of Hell and Cacti, as well as some imps. So, collect everything as we go, because these rockets are going to really come in handy. Oh, never mind, and 2 specters. Now, once they're dead, we're going to come here to this switch, and that's going to actually drop the pillar that had the red key. Take out this imp. Now, over here is an interesting area. Right here's a false wall. We're going to kill these enemies before we go up these stairs, because these stairs are actually pretty interesting. And I'll show you what I mean. Now, every step is a secret, as well as this room itself is another secret. I know, kind of cool. It's weird, but I think it's an interesting secret. But just run up and down to make sure you grab all of these secrets. Now, right here, these torches are a secret each, but I cannot get them, and I don't know how. But on PC, you deal with this kind of no clip cheat to get them, but they're the only secrets that I'm not going to be able to have in order to get 100% secrets. So if anyone has any idea on how to get those torch secrets on a console, let me know down in the comments below, because I cannot find a way to do it. But then coming in here, we'll find the blue key, and then from here we want to make our way over to the right side here. No, I'm wrong. We want to go to the opposite side, where we first drop down to kill the Cacodemon, because right down here is a red door. And we'll have the Spectre, and then around these stairs is an imp. And there's also a teleporter, but that teleporter is going to take us back to the starting area when we first came into this mission. Come up here to kill these gunners and imp. And then go through the blue door, and then kill that Spectre. Now up here is where we were killing everyone earlier, because this is pretty much the exit. Alright, and that should be everything. Yep, and as you can tell, I don't have all my secrets. That is because of those 2 torch secrets. It's weird, I know, but I have no way of getting them on console. But from there, we're going to go on to the next mission, which this is actually a very small one. Once we start, we're going to be dealing with that Spectre and these imps, as well as another Spectre. And then once we kill them, we want to go up this lift. Now, this door that's right here in front of me, we don't want to go through it, because we're going to miss a lot of stuff. So hit this green torch, and it's actually going to open up 2 areas. Now, you want to be really fast with this, otherwise you're going to miss a secret. I suggest making sure you kill these gunners before attempting. Pop in here, because this berserk is a secret, and then up here is another secret, which is the rocket launcher. Now, take the teleporter, and we'll go on to another room. We're going to grab all this armor, and down here below is going to be a few imps and a Spectre. Well, actually, no, that Spectre's going to be in the next room over. But we want to... Okay. Yeah, we're going to hop down here, grab all these items, and we'll find the chain gun as well. And then come over here. Now, once we come right here, there's going to be a door exposed with some enemies up here, which is going to be some gunners, which is also where we will find the red key. Once you grab the red key, we'll have another trap, which is just some imps. Take them out however you please, and then we'll also have some specters, which is a part of another trap. Okay, now pop down here and then come in this room. Now we're not going to come in here just yet because I want to make sure I grab everything that I need, but kill those cacodemons so we don't have to later. Then hit this lift to come back up here. And what we want to do is find the lava area right here. See that corridor to the right of it? Pop in here for the partial invincibility. And then the teleporter will bring us back up here. Now, we don't want to come into this room just yet because we kind of want to go into that room where we killed those cacodemons. But I want to show you real fast. Right here's the door that we avoided earlier. So, and down there's that specter that I was talking about. But he's going to come from this room to my left. Now, this is all lava. And what I'm trying to do is find the pillar that drops, because one of these pillars will drop. But run back here for this partial invincibility and the invulnerability. And one of these pillars will drop in the event that you want to grab these medkits. Yeah, it's this one. Once it raises, you can literally come over here and grab these medkits here, if you need them. Obviously I don't, so we're going to go through the teleporter, which is going to take us back out here, and then we're going to take the lift, and then go through that room where we opened the red door. Now, I always forget this lift, you have to hit this button first. Go up the lift. Now, there's going to be two teleporters. We want to take the one to the left. And you want to hit the switch on each side. But once you hit each switch, you're going to have a cacodemon and some imps. But hitting these switches will pretty much expose the exit for us, so those bars aren't in the way. Take the right teleporter, and then hit this switch. Doing so will trigger more imps. And another cacodemon, like I said. So, it's fairly small of a map, not too many enemies. But then once you're done, come back over, hit the button, take the lift, and we can finally take the exit. And then like that, we have 100% kills, items, and secrets. I apologize that I couldn't figure out a way to kind of get those torch secrets on console for you guys, but like I said, if anyone knows, let me know. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.